What is an Adaptive Dive Buddy?
Someone who has decided that they want to help out a diver who has some sort of disability.
An Adaptive Dive Buddy learns skills so that they can share the diving experience with people who may never have the opportunity otherwise.
Someone that works with adaptive divers, taking them scuba diving, and really just sharing the sport that we all love with someone that doesn't have access to it unless they do it through an organization like Diveheart.
Quadriplegia, paraplegia, people who are blind, or who are just differently abled.
An individual diver who has special training to be able to dive with people who have limited mobility, cognitive impairments, or some other issue in their life that prevents them from being a fully self-sufficient diver.
Why did you get certified as an Adaptive Dive Buddy with Diveheart?
I love diving and I love volunteering.
It makes me feel good. I'm in the water, my buddies are in the water feeling good, we're all feeling good, and a serotonin, endorphin kick for all of us.
We want to start a program with veterans who are wounded or disabled to get them into the pool, to help them deal with some of the stressors in their life, rather than that story where you hear them sitting in the basement playing video games and watching more movies on TV.
I retired early, and Diveheart seemed like a spectacular challenge for my next step in life.
I have a son with autism. He loves the water, and I've been a diver for many years, and it was a great way to get him in the water and have him enjoy a sport that otherwise he couldn't enjoy.
What do you love about scuba diving?
Scuba diving makes all the world's minutiae disappear.
I like being weightless. I like being under the water. I like being three-dimensional in space. As you're helping an adaptive diver through the water, it adds another level of both challenge and reward to diving.
Exploring areas of the world that most people don't get to explore and see and experience is really cool.
You get in a meditative state where you forget about the problems on the surface and experience a moment of blissfulness.
I love doing things that less than 1% of the population does, and I love sharing that with other people.
What's it like to work with adaptive divers?
Working with an adaptive diver is all about listening, learning, understanding, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of yourself and your diver.
I truly believe I get more out of working with an adaptive diver than they do from me. They open my whole world to possibilities that I never thought I could do, watching them do what they're doing.
Even if it's their 20th dive, when they come up, they've still got that same expression of joy and happiness to be able to move in an environment that's not restrictive.
It's challenging, and some days it's more challenging than others, but it makes every success that much sweeter and every achievement that much more phenomenal.
What is something you want the world to know about Diveheart organization and becoming an adaptive dive buddy with Diveheart?
Diveheart is an amazing community with this can-do and will-do spirit to overcome any obstacle and enjoy the world from a different perspective.
It's a sport that's an adventure sport. It gives them a sense of identity that they otherwise wouldn't have. Diveheart's been doing this for years, and has just really fine-tuned the ability to get people underwater and enjoy it.
It's life-changing. It'll challenge you to the core, and it'll inspire you to do phenomenal things.
Anybody can get in the water and experience that ability to float in zero gravity, not to be confined to a wheelchair.
When we're all underwater, we're all the same. Now maybe some of us need a little help swimming a little bit faster or just keeping together. But for the most part, I have discovered that most of the adaptive divers don't need the word adaptive in front of them. They're just divers.
It's so much fun to be an adaptive dive buddy, and it's so rewarding.
If you want to come out and see cool things and do cool things and help cool people and meet cool people, that's why you should do it.
Becoming an adaptive dive buddy will change your life.
The joy is in the sharing, and the more that we can share, the more joy it brings ourselves.
If you become an adaptive buddy, you can take an activity that you have a passion for and transfer that passion to somebody who otherwise will not be able to experience that.
Get involved with Diveheart. Come and take a training. Come and do a Discover Diveheart Adaptive Dive Buddy Day in your local area. And I promise you, it will really, really change your life.
If you want to know more about diving and getting into adaptive diving, You can reach out to diveheart.org to find out more information.
You should become an Adaptive Dive Buddy if you want to join the elite.